Hello, I know I said I wasn't going to make a video, but I was going to do something, but it isn't working, so yeah. Anyways, this island, don't know why I zoomed up. I just want to make sure. Okay, that's done, and... Wait, I just say it's not done. Oh wait, no, they are done, sorry. And as we see, the Russians claim a concerning amount of land, which essentially just... Anyways, I'm pretty sure the Urals have been reached, so there might be a bit less expansion, I think. It's either that or they were a bit further back, like here. No, I'm pretty sure they're about here, so there might be a bit less or slower expansion, but knowing me, I'm probably not going to do that, so disregard everything that I just said. Anyways, they also begin expanding upwards. And we actually see a new alliance. It is going to be the... This is going to be the Oval Alliance. And it is between the Persians and the Russians. Anyways, the people over here, we see something happen. They found a country. I don't mean like they just found a country. I mean like they literally make a country. And it is going to be down here in Vietnam. And it is literally just gonna be goddamn Vietnam. Just slightly shorter. And they also claim this island. Anyways, up here we see another alliance get made. And it is going to be the Square Alliance, because I don't think a square has been used. There has been rectangle, but there's not been a square. The nations joining it are going to be the plum team, this like dark teal team. What? Like this northern area. These guys. Let me just color it in. These guys. These guys. And considering that their alliance is no longer useful, as it was mainly just for the tri-points, we see these three nations also join. However, there's one country that EC has not joined, which might be bad, considering they're very open to Russian expansion. Crimea. Why did they not join? I don't know. But that's going to be the downfall for them. This city is instantly captured, and we see little, like, naval things go across the Sea of Azavan, I think? I'm not sure about this little sea's name. And then we instantly see this area get captured too. And we see the like Plum team send people in, promising that they will give whatever land is they take back to the Ukrainians. And they, or Crimeans, as these guys are Ukraine, they instantly go around the city, cutting the Russians off. However, don't take it. And we see them go around this city too, to sort of like protect it from Russian dominance. But we see some anti-government forces rise up in this little city, eventually cutting these guys off, going up and taking this whole area. Eventually they go up and also take this city, and then the rest falls over to the Russians. Now the Russians are stupid. They don't want to go against the square team, even though the Russians have Persia, who are pretty strong already. They're probably gonna die. So we see everyone agree to peace. The Russians get these two provinces. And gain this city over here. The rebellion gains this land. No, not the whole northern area, sorry. Over here, these guys I don't think they can afford to keep control over here. These guys don't even have naval access to here. Anyone wanting to go from here to here, they're gonna need a boat. So we see two things happen. The first thing, we see we see Crimea give these guys over here, give these guys up. Wait, also let me just, okay, that's fixed. And second, we see these guys gain independence. Which is a shame, because over here was an extremely populated area. We see the capitals being here and here. For this little nation. Up here. Anyways. Up here we see the Plum team begin going around and eventually manage to cut this area off. And then they decide to claim it. Which means the Russians now have a spearhead, which either they fall back because there's nothing here, which means these guys gain land, or they choose to keep it, which although is going to be bad for their government, as it's like you're making us worse just to give yourself a bit of an advantage. It's probably going to sever these guys because they're not going to go more north, are they? What do? They decide to embrace it. And they make more spearheads going out. Eventually claiming here. and make multiple going right up to these guys. So they can either do this and have a spearhead ready to be made, and then do this with another spearhead ready to be made, or they can give it to the Russians. So either way for the Russians, it's a win-win. We see them clearly not wanting to risk it, and therefore the Russians just roll on in and take this land, because these guys aren't going to take it. And that was actually a huge mistake for these guys, because yeah, there's another spearhead that can be made. Going down to here. Actually, daily Britain update. These guys unite. Why? What's this area called again? I don't remember it. This area again, they're just falling apart. These guys are falling apart, so why not unite? And they choose to keep their capital up here.